Okay guys, back with a new tying video. Been a lot going on lately, so I've not been able to tie a lot of flies, but we're going to do a simple one today. It's a really good fly. It imitates a lot of insects, especially it's really good on stoneflies. Also it's a good midge imitation on all small creeps, and you can tie this fly in different sizes. But it's especially good fly for grayling when it's really selective, also for the rainbow trout, and it's also a especially good fly to see when you when the light conditions are bad. The reason for that is it got like a lantern on the top of it. You will understand that later when you see it. So see, it's easy to see, and it floats pretty good, and it's so quick to tie. So let's get into it. I'm gonna tie the fly on a hook 16. The reason is because it's easy for you guys to see it. Normally I tie this on 18 and 20s. So I'm using a Hanak dry fly hook here, this one, in size 17. The body gonna be just some black tying thread. That's the body shape. You're gonna have, you can use different colors on the hackle here. This is a good saddle, so I'm going to use this color on the hackle. You can use black, brown, dark dun. As long as it's dark, that's the whole reason with it. So I'm going to use this one today, and also you need to use some coquelicon. So this is a real coquelicon feather with a cape with yeah, you can see the certificate behind. You can use fake if you want to. I think the real one looks much better, that's why I use it. So let's just get into it. Okay guys, so let's continue. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned the name of the fly. This fly, the fly we're going to tie today is called Jassid. It's a fly that comes from America. It's a fly in the book from Lennart Bergqvist, Swedish fly tyer that's extremely talented, and he's got a lot of knowledge and has done this in 30-40 years, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. The fly was born in like Lennart Bergqvist got to know this fly in 1978, I think, from Vincent Marinaros or something, I think, in the US, in the calc streams over there, when they were fishing, and this was one of his favorite flies, this Vincent guy. So Lennart took this fly back to Sweden and used it a lot on rainbow trout, grayling, etc. So enough of the stories. Let's start with the black tying thread. Let's keep that rolling a couple of times. I'll go one back, one forward, and then one time back again. Okay, like that. So now the body is finished. It's extremely thin, and that's the whole point of it. So let's take out a feather that will match the size of the fly. This one's a bit big. Let's try this one. Much better. Okay, so the thing I do there, you've probably seen me do this before. I'm measuring that I want the hackle to be as long as the sharp point here. So don't be any longer. That's not pretty. It's also makes the fly tackle a bit if you fish it wrong. So starting by tying this in. Just tying it in like this. Like that. Then I'm moving forward. Still keep building the body. And then I'm stopping at almost that eye. Okay? So here you can see. And now, normally you can use a hackle tool, but I'm using my hands, as you've probably seen before. There's no special reason for that, I just like to do it like this way. Okay, like that. Close it. Couple of wraps, like that. Some in front and some in back. Okay. Now it's locked. As I showed before, just saw it off. Don't cut because it's easy to cut the fibers. So now it's off, and now you got another feather for another fly later on. Cutting away, or you can just, simplest way, if the fibers are pointing forward after you close the hackle, you can just pull the fibers backwards and then give it a couple of turns like that. Okay. Cut away the, you don't want to go any more wraps behind. So next step is to pick a jungle cock feather. The thing you want to think about here is to pick a cock that, that sounds a bit wrong, but to pick a feather that that's not split in two. I don't think I have any more that's completely whole, but if you do use it, it's much better. I'm normally using a, let me see if I have it, a pin set. Don't know if I got one here now, but that would help me a lot actually. Yeah, I got one. Lucky. This one. So a pin set to pinch it out, so you don't destroy the feather when you're taking it out. So try to get a nice one, not a too big one. You can like measure it on the top here and see how it is. This is gonna be the wing. So the thing you do is you strip the cock, jungle cock, like this. Just hold in the front here like this. Then you strip it, all the fibers off. Oops, like that. And then you only got this left. This is what you want. Okay. But before that, we're gonna do something. We're gonna pinch everything on the top out on the sides, and then you want to take your scissor like this and just cut it away. You want it to be flat on the top, almost like a super pupa. Pretty simple. The reason for this is to make the jungle cock lay on the top. So like this. Then you want to fasten this in a good way. It's not that easy to make it flat 100% all the time. Do your best. This was too long actually. I'm gonna. This was a bit big of a big feather. I could have picked a size smaller, I think. Yeah, but let's do it with this one. You got the point. Okay, like that. Just get this off. Like that. Make a small little head. Not too big, not too small. It's a bit tricky. So, now that I've done that, I'm pinching on some head cement. Just leaving it on the thread, that's all. Like that. Taking my whip finish. Closing it up. Like that. And now you can trim it a bit more. The fibers to pull all the way forward and backward. So like that. You can also, this is a part of the original pattern from Lennart. You want to pull the fibers out on the sides from the bottom of the fly. Like this. And then also cut it here. So there are some small legs sticking out. This is also because you want the fly to lay like this and not on the sides. That's the point. I can see I have some. Yep. Some feathers just don't want to lay on the side, so then we remove them. Okay, so this is what I talked about lantern. You got the yellow from the jungle cock, so it's pretty easy to see in bad light conditions. So here you see the fly from the bottom. It's pretty easy to tie and it's quick, and it don't have to be that 100% as I do now, but it floats extremely well, as you can see there. It's a really cool fly. So guys, tie this up, try it out. It's a cool fly and it's easy to tie for beginners as well, so give it a try. It fishes good. So thank you for watching, and I'll keep posting some new videos pretty soon now. I'm in the mood now, so it's cool. So take care guys, bye.